Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload, and this is a game between TLO and Neeb on Abyssal Reef, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is Neeb from Ting and the United States of America, and his WCS Austin 2017 opponent is the blue Zerg player, the Little One, hailing from Team Liquid and the country of Germany. Couldn't decide whether to say Germany or Team Liquid first there, so kind of went out that way in the top left, and the blue Zerg player. So a ZVP with two of my favorite players of all time. Neeb is a newer dude, such a strong Protoss player, just incredible control. Decision-making, harassment, big decisions are pretty much correct ones when he makes them. And the Zerg player TLO been around for a long time, since Wings of Liberty, since the beta. Started out as Terran. Actually came up with the 1-1-1 build. I believe he did. He was the one that at least popularized it. Not sure if he came up with it, but a lot of creativity from him. In those days, a lot of it bleeds out into his Zerg play as well, when he made that switch and Heart of the Swarm, and stayed there through Legacy of the Void. So a hatch first here from TLO into a spawning pool. Wants that pool out a little soon, just in case something crazy is happening. Here from Neeb, he's going gateway, but really close to his main base. You don't see this a lot from Protoss players anymore. Just kind of wall off your central base, right? Your central hub, just because it leaves you wide open. It leaves your natural wide open to attacks if you do it this way. So if TLO is planning on being aggressive, at least setting up some slowlings, this could be a problem for Neeb. Here on Abyssal Reef, extractor done. Gas collection has begun. Will not have enough for gas by the time that spawning pool completes. If you want to have enough to get speed as soon as you can, once that pool completes, got to start the extractor at least one worker or two before you go for that spawning pool at around 17 supply. Cyber core, yes, there's the cyber core for Neeb, getting that 1 second gas after the cyber core, as timing is right and good for all Protoss players everywhere. 6 slings, there we go. TLO planning on being a little aggressive here, and it's a good time to do it. It's a pretty good time to do it, although slowlings versus adepts, not a great fight. Adepts two-shot them, and they're pretty fast, and just 6 slings I don't think is enough to kill the adept, unless the positioning is really bad and the adept is pinned against a corner or something. Even then, she can sonic transfer out. So it's just hard. It is hard for lings to do much here if there's an adept on the way. TLO going for it anyway, though. Going for it anyway. Coming down across the map. A very quick Stargate here out of Neeb. The lings will see it. Adept's going to come up and try to hold this line. And by that I mean actually move out across the map and completely miss everything. So yeah, the lings are going to get in here. I think they can walk through that. Can they walk through that? I'm going to go with they can walk through that. Yes, they can. And thinking about killing that pylon. Oh, going to kill the pylon. All 6 lings can hit the pylon. Oh, this is really bad for Neeb. Yep, so the pylon's dead. Another adept comes down and try to do stuff here. A second adept is out trying to kill drones. Does again 2-shot drones, which is nice. All 6 lings are alive. All 6 lings are alive. Again, the adept is just kind of playing with them, though. Just kind of playing. Really doesn't want to take any damage. He's trying to get that surround. Can't quite do it. 2 drone kills. And does the adept get destroyed? I think the adept got destroyed back there. But this adept has 4 kills, and all the lings are dead down here. So interesting exchange there. 2 dead drones and 6 lings killed in exchange for an adept and a pylon, which again delays the oracle. And is Neeb going to go for it anyway, is the question. I think TLO knows there was an oracle planned, and if you're going to follow up with it now, he's following up with it now. I would second guess myself if I was Neeb. I'd be like, he probably knows this is not going to go well, but whatever. Here we go. This is going to be the oracle Baldur. Or Baldur, like Baldur's Gate, which seems possible. I didn't realize there was a character named Baldur. I just thought Baldur's Gate was a reference, like a cool name to a gate, but there wasn't a character that the gate was named after, at least that you could play. I mean, I never actually played Baldur's Gate. I was a little bit too young for those when they first came out, and I just never really had the patience for them after I got a little bit older. So this is Baldur. We do have a Baneling Nest on the way from TLO. Another Oracle coming in, an Oracle pair from Neeb here. Twilight Council being warped in from Ire or from Shakoris or wherever. You're warping these buildings in from Queen, trying to kill this Oracle. 3 drone kills though, man. Transferring drones. How lucky is that timing to get 2 drone kills, but also almost die. 4 hit points left on Baldur. Queen, I always underestimate Queen DPS. I always underestimate how much those things hit and how hard they hit and how much they hurt. That's what I think I was trying to say there. That is that Baneling Nest popping into existence. The gross leftover stuff floating into the sky, and by that I mean up to the surface, because this is an underwater map. Ling's going to try to shut down this third base of Neeb, though. Neeb. Yeah, this is not great. This is not great for Neeb. There are 5 Adepts here. That is enough to shoo them away, but got some damage done. Got some damage done. On that Nexus, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Resonating Glaives on the way. Phoenix production has begun as well. I'm not sure how good Phoenix is going to be, but double Oracle here at the natural base. There's not a Spore here. Why is there not a Spore here? Well, now there's a Spore here. Because, you know, double Oracle. There's a Spore at the third base. Natural base has, or the main base has one too. I don't know why the natural one doesn't. I don't understand it. Zerglings kind of trying to find a time to come in to kill this third base when the Adepts are away. And technically the Adepts are away. There are still 3 here, but is that enough? I guess we could just kill the Adepts first. Trying to kill the Adepts first. Some Lings trying to go after the Nexus. That is, yeah, that's enough to kill those guys for sure. Where's the Mothership Core? Where's the Photon Overcharge? There it is. There's the Photon Overcharge, and the Lings decide to head on back out. So Oracle here does have 1 kill. I think the other one probably got killed. Baldur. Yes, Baldur is dead. But how many drones were killed? 6? 6 total? Yeah, I didn't get any more there. It was pretty much a couple decent hits, but not some major drone killage there. 53 to 55 Harvesters. Is it a Phoenix Adept play for Neeb? I just realized. That's usually a Protoss versus Terran approach. But wow. All right, here we go. 4th base is canceled by TLO, recognizing there's a whole bunch of Adepts coming to murder him. 12, to be example. Walling off this front door with Evolution Chambers does keep the Adepts away temporarily. Lings and Banelings are here, though. Banelings crashing in. Lings getting that nice surround action. There is an Oracle to prevent the Lings from getting too good of a surround. Adepts really want to kill this 4th base hatchery, this other 4th base hatchery. That TLO is trying to get up. They're going to get it. There's the cancel and the replant. Look at that timing. Another cancel? Oh, no. God. Nah. Did he not get the cancel on that second one? I don't know. The drone was alive, so he did, but then the drone died. Couldn't replant it, so delaying that 4th base, actually straight up denying that 4th base twice. Are these Adepts? Interesting timing here from Neeb. Is that a 4th base? That's a 4th base coming up. Neeb is out expanding TLO right now, you guys. Just incredible. The Adepts are unfortunately finding themselves surrounded and murdered by a million Zerglings, which is super bad for them. 14 dead Adepts so far in this game. Resources lost, about 2,400 for the Zerg player compared to 21 for the Protoss. Ling still trying to go in and do things, but there's defense. There's defense here at the third base. There's some defense here at the 4th base, wherein there's a stasis ward. And don't... Okay, so triggers it with a single Baneling. That was smart. That was smart by TLO. Ling's trying to come in, but the Oracle picking off the Banelings from above. Getting those Baneling kills, that is actually really useful for the Protoss army here. Wow, that is incredible there. So Baneling's dead for that exploding on what they want to explode on. So double expanding is TLO. 4th and 5th base coming up at the same time here at the 8-minute mark, which is really aggressive of him, but it's working. It's working so far. He's not dead yet. High Templar. Storm being researched by Neeb. TLO working on +1 flyer attack. Oracle just trying to find stuff to murder. Queens trying to find ways to kill the Oracle. That's kind of how that works. That's that very friendly relationship that they have. Another Stargate coming in from Neeb, though he could be sky tossing it a little bit, although it's mostly Phoenix. Does he know about that Spire? He does not know about that Spire, but he hasn't really seen anything else to tell him that it's not a Spire. As a Warp Prism tries to come in and do some stuff, gets immediately picked off by the Mutas, and all the Adepts are dead because of Lings and Mutas too. Yeah, that drop got shut down pretty hard. Pretty hard. Archon's on the way. High Templar on the way. Neeb understanding what you need to do against Mutas is get Phoenix. Archons are also very, very good. Lings and Mutas. Muta versus Oracle. Usually a bad deal for the Oracle, and Oracle number 2 dead as well. So if you're Neeb, do you want to make another Oracle for Revelation is the question. He's not making one yet. Not doing it yet here. +1 flyer attack on the way. +1 melee attack on the way here too. Just going at the front door. Killing a Phoenix is always good. Free Phoenix. Just hanging out over the Stargate. A little bit careless there by Neeb, but hey, that stuff happens. It happens. Photon Overcharge shooing away this Zerg army quite nicely. Just trying to bounce around and not fly into Archons. Bad. Flying into Archons. Bad. TLO. Infestation Pit coming up as well. Ling's trying to attack. Just basically baiting Photon Overcharges out of Neeb so he can't use them somewhere else. But the Archons are all here at this 4th base. Do you want to go in here? Sort of. He wants to at least slow down the Archon production a little bit, but the Phoenix count is 4. More Phoenix on the way. You might just want to kind of give up on this Muta flock, but there's a lot. There are 20 Mutas. You have to do something with them. You can't just let them go to waste here. So Muta's flying into the natural base where there are some cannons. One cannon dead. A lot of probes dying here, too. 4 quick dead probes. Stalkers. Enough stalkers? Not really, but the Phoenix show up and the mutas decide, are we going for it? No. No, but I got to try to kill these Phoenix. Controlled by Neeb. Pretty good. Oh, he's losing Phoenix, though. Look at this. TLO picking off Phoenix pretty effectively, then kind of forced to retreat. He's losing them, though. I mean, he's losing these mutas. I don't know if there's any saving them, to be honest. They can't really get home. Neeb using the angles beautifully to kind of keep TLO pinned in this corner. As TLO wants desperately to get somewhere, at least pick off some of this Phoenix Cloud. 10 more mutas on the way from TLO. I lied. When I said that's what was happening here, he was giving up on the mutas. I'm a giant liar. Even though 19 have been killed already, and there's a 20, and there's 21, and there's 22. The Corruptors need to be used. The Lings need to be used. He's got to kill this 4th base of Neebs. I just don't think he can do it with his current composition. He's got Zerglings, he's got Mutas, he's got Banes, but the Archons are good against pretty much all of those things. 5th base on the way from Neeb down into the left of his 4th. TLO has been allowed to kind of hang on to these 5 bases for a while. He's at 70 Harvesters. Neeb is sitting here at 83. More Phoenix. Archon count is currently 6. 6 Stalkers, 2 Immortals. Archons are going to have to be the saving grace of Neeb. TLO really needs to kill some stuff. I mean, he's killed 4 probes total in this game, which is not great. The Corruptors are trying to kill these Phoenix, but Corruptors are too slow. Right? And a big Ling attack coming in with the +1. Trying to sneak into somewhere, possibly the 3rd base and the 4th base at the same time here. Yep, attacking both of these locations here are these Zerglings, killing cannons, going after the Templar Archives. That's a big pickup. You can get the Templar Archives. Also, I think this 4th base is just toast for Neeb. I think he just loses it. Templar Archives is done as well. Big attack from Neeb, though, at the 4th and the 5th bases consecutively here. So 4th base is toast for Neeb, but I think he's going to get this 4th base of TLOs in composition or compensation. So Mutas and Lings are kind of forced to attack in here against these Archons and these Mutalisks. The splash damage for the Archons is just insane, though. So good. They're dead, nevertheless. A lot of Lings is a good answer to a lot of stuff on the ground here, even if they don't have any armor upgrades to speak of. So the army for Protoss player Neeb's getting cleaned up. So a lot of dead Archons, a lot of dead Immortals, a lot of dead Stalkers here too. Phoenix coming in, picking up 3 drones, as long as you're going to leave those alone. Okay, so 14 drones are killed. 7 probes have been killed. At 61 to 80 total Harvesters. Neeb did lose his 4th base. He didn't kill any bases of TLOs, but he killed more workers. So definitely some trade-offs in here right now. An Ion Pulse Crystals on the way for Neeb. That upgrade does increase the range of Phoenix. Just makes it a little bit easier to pick off those pesky Mutas. Photon Overcharge here as well. The Mutas just can't quite shake the cops here, you know? Can't quite shake the Phoenix being everywhere that they want to be. Lings kind of try to do stuff here at this 4th base of Neeb, but a lot of Stalkers Zealot, and Adept. So it's a very gateway-heavy army, which is not fantastic against Ling Bling Muta. A bunch of Adepts showing up here, just murdering stuff in the natural of TLO. Gonna lose them all. I think all these Adepts are going to die, which is a bit unfortunate for them, but they're going to kill some things, trying to kill a Spore Crawler, killing some more drones. Phoenix flying into this 4th base and just eating up these drones for dinner or breakfast or lunch or perhaps a brunch type situation. Perhaps a brunch situation is what you're looking for. It's 69 to 78 Harvesters. TLO tried to catch back up and just ended up losing a lot of drones in the process, which he's probably pretty upset about. All right, so +1 Lings are here. Mutaflock is so big. 24 Mutas against a player who's going Phoenix pretty hard. This decision making, I don't know. I don't know about it. Hive on the way, Lings on the way, Corruptors coming in, Infestors for TLO as well. Muta's trying to slip around this backside and pick off some free probes. There might, no! The Stalkers and Phoenix say no, not allowed. An Ion Pulse Crystals is done. Look at how not even close to the Phoenix these Mutas are getting. They're picking off a Phoenix from time to time, but they're losing 2, 3 Mutalisks every time they go for that. We've seen this before. This is TLO trying to get out of a tough situation. He might actually get the corner, and he does. He gets the corner here, but Phoenix just picking him off. Blinkstalker's getting some nice shots off, too, as they're trying to retreat. This is just a Mutalisk massacre for the ages, you guys. That's 54 dead Mutas. Neeb is just saying, you can't do this against me. Zealot's trying to attack into these Lings. They have +2 attack. They're doing pretty well. They're just severely outnumbered, but that's it. A good game out of TLO. Ah, bit of a surprise good game there. TLO GG, Neeb's victorious. Gets the win. What are we looking at here? It is 52 Lings and 2 Infestors and 3 Corruptors and 2 Mutas against 6 Archons, 6 Zealots, 13 Stalkers, and 5 Phoenix. I mean, it's not... Is it that crazy in Neeb's favor there? I guess the Lings would not do super well against 6 Archons with +2 attack. That might be what he saw. These Banelings, I think it was kind of these Banelings being done, but Neeb pushed in a little bit too soon and they weren't. So... rough go. Also, again, we're going to point out losing 58 Mutalisks is pretty demoralizing. So good job, Neeb. Good job, Neeb, dealing with constant harassment from TLO. Losing the pylon on that first Stargate hurt a lot. He lost 9 probes as well. Just seemed like there's a Mutaflock everywhere, but Neeb knew what to do, and executed perfectly. 32,000 resources lost for TLO compared to 16 for Neeb. Just doubled it up very nicely there. Again, 58 Mutas, 263 Zerglings, 30 Adepts, 14 Zealots, 2 Immortals, 11 Stalkers, and 11 Phoenix died, along with 2 Oracles and 3 Sentries. Okay, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.